Insane video shows Russia shooting down their own secret drone. The wreckage has been shipped off to the United States for analysis. This could be an intelligence windfall for the US and its allies. It's not every week that Russia's supposedly fifth-generation fighter, the Su-57 Felon, shoots down Russia's secretive S-70 Hunter B unmanned combat air vehicle, or UCAV. All this red-on-red violence is giving me flashbacks to the Prigozhin uprising. Privyet, Druzy. My name is Wes O'Donnell, veteran of both the US Army and the US Air Force, and today we're looking at why Russia shot down its own stealth drone, and what we can learn from the wreckage. But first, subscribe if you're not already, it really helps the channel grow. Okay, let's jump in. The engagement occurred near Konstantinivka in Donetsk, around 10 miles behind Ukrainian lines. The wreckage has already been scooped up by Ukrainian intelligence, and some pieces sent to the United States. The Sukhoi S-70 Hunter B is a Russian-heavy UCAV that was co-developed during the 2010s by Sukhoi and MiG. The aircraft bears some visual resemblance to the US RQ-170 drone. Russia, have you guys been creeping on my Instagram, looking at all my sexy RQ-170 pics? The unmanned drone is supposed to act under the control of pilots of Su-57 jets, a loyal wingman similar to the USAF's Skyborg program. But Skyborg uses complex AI algorithms and cutting-edge sensors that enable the autonomy of the system to make its own decisions based on established rules of engagement set by manned US teammates. Based on early Ukrainian intelligence of the crashed S-70, the Russian Hunter B relies on a basic radio link using the accompanying Su-57 as a relay, as opposed to something network-centric like NATO's Link 16. Ukrainian intelligence characterized the Hunter B more like a glider equipped with basic flight capabilities and radio controls. I should have learned my lesson by now. Every time Russia appears to have something on par with Western technology, it's always smoke and mirrors. Zoom in a little, and the illusion falls apart. Not only is Hunter B a glorified RC-controlled plane, but its so-called stealth characteristics are a sham also. Russia claims, quote, Hunter B incorporates the use of composite materials and stealth coatings, reducing the drone's radar cross-section in flight, end quote. But upon close examination by Ukrainian intelligence, heck, even just a glance at the pictures, you can clearly see large rivets holding the plane together. Not gonna be too stealthy with those rivets, comrades. I mean, it might be able to fool Russian radar, but anyways, the circular exhaust nozzle is decidedly non-stealthy. Also, those of us who look at military technology all day once postulated that this thing probably emits a massive heat signature, and now Russia appears to have shot it down with a heat-seeking missile. Forgive me if I sound uncharacteristically smug today. I'm suffering from acute smugness. It's just that when you see an adversary rip off your nation's design, and it turns out to be a copy in shape only, it makes you smile when it fails. Okay, so why did Russia shoot down its own stealth drone? Analysts at the Institute for the Study of War weighed in last Sunday, noting that some Russian sources claim Moscow may have accidentally shot down its own Hunter B in a friendly fire incident. Some Russian sources on Telegram suggested the drone operators lost control of the aircraft and shot it down on purpose to prevent Ukraine from gaining access to the system's advanced technology. Whoops. Should have used a bigger missile because a lot of that wreckage survived. According to the War Zone, the Ukrainians found the nose cone of at least one UMPB D-30SN winged precision guided bomb in the wreckage. Its presence in the Hunter B's arsenal comes as a bit of a surprise. The D-30SN is a more sophisticated glide bomb compared to the older UMPK, which, despite its rough design, has given Ukrainian air defenses a hard time since it was first deployed in early 2023. This new addition suggests a broader operational capability for the Hunter B, and that's something worth paying attention to, assuming Russia builds more. So my educated guess is Russia intentionally shot it down because of some sort of loss of control or loss of communication. The sensitivity of this aircraft to the Russians tells me that they would rather destroy it than let it glide on down to Ukrainian lines if they lost communication. But getting an up-close look at it reveals that the only thing the Hunter B has in common with stealth aircraft is its shape. The aluminum aircraft skin appears to have no stealth coating, and the presence of large rivets means this thing will be just as visible on radar as any other conventional aircraft. It's also worth noting that after the Hunter B was shot down, the Russians hit the crash site with an Iskander ballistic missile. Now, these missiles are scarce. Russia only manufactures about 5 per month, and diverting one from the campaign against Ukraine's cities suggests that this was a high priority target. In theory, Russia would be worried that US engineers would, through analysis of the wreckage, discover what radar wavelengths the Hunter B has been designed to counter from various angles and to which angles it would be visible to. Because the Hunter B was designed alongside Russia's new 5th generation fighter, the Su-57 Felon, using the same materials and the same stealth techniques, then by analyzing the Hunter B, Russia worries that the West may discover the secrets of the Felon as well. As a general rule, in most areas of military technology, but especially in military aerospace, Russia is about 3 decades behind the West. The reason the US Department of Defense worries about Russian claims of stealth is because, well, first, taking an adversary at face value helps boost US defense spending. But second, spycraft is alive and well, and secrets leak. The Chinese government is exceptionally good at this, and unlike the Russians, the Chinese actually have the fabrication and materials capability to produce a decent copy. We'll likely never know the results of the US government's lab testing of the Hunter B's stealth coatings, if it has any at all. But it's safe to assume that any information gleaned will inform and supplement future NATO surveillance radar operations. Okay, that's it for now. Keep watching the skies. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to the heroes. Slava Ukraini.